So I'm here with Dawson St.Jean. He's a member of the Lower Columbia Baseball Club. Also another Mark Morris Monarch, who is my crosstown rivals, but I'll deal with it. And so Dawson, looking at your high school career so far, what are some things that you've looked at and said, I'm proud of what I accomplished, and what are some things that you wish you would have done better?
Honestly, I'm proud of accomplishing many things, but if I had to say one specific thing, I'd say teamwork. Because when I was younger, I always thought that I was the top dog. I don't know why. It was a younger guy thing. It was like a little kid, when you're a little kid. But teamwork has really gotten me really far, and I'm happy to be playing on such good teams this year. And we're doing pretty good in LC right now. Just won our last two games, and so that's.
Yeah. So this season with Mark Morris, you batted .413, which is pretty good because there's some pretty good players in this division, this league. So what was kind of your approach when you went to the batter's box?
My approach to the batter's box, whenever I'd get up to the plate, I'd always make sure I'm calm. I'm always set, and I use the Evan Longoria, and I look at the foul pole, because it calms me down. Whenever I look at that foul pole, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get stuff down, and I'm gonna get a hit, and I always make sure to get contact. I never worry about striking out, because if you worry about striking out, that's game over, and then something's gonna happen, and then goes from there.
So kind of growing up, because to get to where you're at, it takes people who have pushed you and inspired you. So in your life, who's been kind of that driving force behind you getting better?
I'm gonna say my family, because my family's always been there for me. They always pushed me to the biggest and hardest limit I could possibly go to. So my family and my coaches, my friends, they're all inspirational, and they all inspire me to play baseball and keep playing.
Awesome. And then for a lot of times, kids growing up, they'll see major league players and they'll want to kind of mimic their styles, mimic their batting stances. Is there a player that you kind of look at nowadays and say, I kind of want to take their game and their style and kind of adapt it into who I am?
I always look at all the old good players like Derek Jeter, Carlos Correa. I like Carlos Correa because, he's a stud. He just started in MLB a couple years ago, so I just look at these newer players, older players, and I don't really mimic their style, but I look at their approach, and I make sure I'm like, okay, so they're calling the batting box, and maybe I should be calling the batting box. And then they're on the field, they're taking BP. I don't know, I just kind of, give them that little.
Yeah, the guys have pretty good approaches. It gives you a chance to kind of see, how they do it. Kind of take that because they're there for a reason. So, is there a player you kind of grew up saying, that might be my favorite player I've ever watched?
I'm gonna go with probably Derek Jeter because honestly, I'm not a Yankees fan, but I don't know, that guy has something about him. He's a legend. He's a Hall of Famer. I don't know. It's just he's a crazy Golden Glove guy.
He is, and that jump throw is pretty, pretty iconic. So I can see that. And looking at short term for this summer, and then maybe even a little bit long term, what are your goals with baseball? What do you hope to accomplish?
Well, I'm hoping to accomplish hopefully playing college baseball. I want to play college baseball at least. I want to play community college baseball, start out there, and maybe go on to 4-year university after that. Mm-hmm. So baseball's my sport, and I love playing baseball.
Awesome. And then you have a lot of kids who want to accomplish great things, who are younger than you. What advice do you have for those kids who say, I want to be good, I want to be great someday?
Well, my advice for the little kids is don't let anyone tell you can't do something. You always have to have the mindset that you can do something, and if you do, you'll accomplish it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.